Hi everybody, Craig here. Welcome back to the Battle for Wesnoth campaign, Eastern Invasion. In our last episode, we began Scenario 9, which involved us arriving to a multi-faction conflict between a set of dwarves here, and you can see them located in the northwestern portion of the map, a group of orcs led by an orcish warlord and previously led by another orcish unit who we've been able to kill off, and then also a set of Naga units that are led by a Nagini Centurion. So really interesting, kind of funny map in which we're kind of caught in the middle of all this, and it's been a good opportunity for us to try to recoup some gold costs and gain some additional experience. Now, the really important thing we have to remember as well, if we look at the objectives, our victory condition here is just to gather as much gold as we can before our 25 turns run out, and 300 gold is sort of our bare minimum target, so that's really what we're after. Currently only have 40 gold, but we at least have managed to get a decent number of villages in our control, and we're gonna keep trying to increase the number of villages we have control of moving forward. Now, before we jump into the next episode here, I did just want to give a couple of quick shout outs to a few individuals who left some excellent comments on the previous episode. The first of those comments is from Hetman. Now, Hetman pointed out that if I do continue my fight against the dwarves, one thing I can do is it looks like there's a shield item here in the Dwarven Fort, and that apparently is one of those kind of upgrade items that would bestow a benefit. So probably worth me trying to get in there and obtain it. However, if I'm really after increasing my gold supply, pushing east is probably going to be the better play. And one of the reasons for that is that there's more villages. So you can see we've got 1, 2, 3 villages down here by the Naga base. And then if we move north to where the orcs are located, we've got 2 at least here. 3 actually. We've got 3 villages there. So we've got a total of 6 villages over here that are currently enemy occupied. Whereas in the Dwarven area, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 villages that are current. I guess 5. So really, now that I see that, it's actually not that different. But probably more gold because we have the gold we could pick up here from the orcs and from the Naga base down here. So a set of 40 gold in addition to the villages. Whereas we've only got 10 gold here plus 5 villages. So that being said, I think probably we're already sort of committed to the fight against the dwarves, and I think we've got them in a pretty, maybe not ideal position, but we've definitely got them weakened, so I think we can probably keep pushing. But either way, I appreciate Hetman, just kind of giving me some feedback there. Also a comment here from Paulo Eberman. I had made a comment during the last episode where I said, gee, it seems like the orcs are really the strongest force. And one good point that Paulo made is that it makes sense that they're really having a lot of success at certain times of day because they are the only chaotic units here. So they're fighting against these Naga units who are neutral, and when it's nighttime like it currently is, of course they're going to have an advantage. And the same goes for when they're fighting against us, because most of our units are either lawful or neutral, and the dwarves are also neutral. So really, they're the only ones who get sort of that big advantage at nighttime, and as a result, they really let these Nagini and Naga units have it. They've had quite a bit of success killing them. So, really good point there from Paulo. And again, just always that reminder, keep thinking about the time of day when you're engaging in fights. Paulo also mentioned that there was a situation, I think it was kind of around here, where I was deciding kind of how to attack the orcs. And one thing that Paulo pointed out is that prioritizing killing off ranged units is really important when your units only have a melee attack. And that's especially relevant for my ogres here, because really they just have a melee attack. They don't have a ranged counter of any kind to use. Whereas, for example, like Gweddry obviously has his crossbow attack. Our mages, of course, have their magic attacks. Even our spearman has a javelin throw. Not that that is a very powerful ranged attack, but it's something. And so that's a good point. I didn't do a very good job of that, so just something to keep in mind moving forward. As always, guys, a big thank you for the excellent comments and suggestions. Extremely appreciated. Let's proceed here and see what we can do. So, as mentioned, I think we are going to continue to push for the dwarves here. That being said, I think what we'll do is we will take Dason, and we're going to send him straight south. Now, the reason I say we're going to do that, we're going to send this spearman north to this village, by the way. But we're going to send Dason down here, and I want to see if we can at least maybe get in there to capture some villages, or maybe even put some real pressure on and perhaps even try to kill off the Naga forces here. So I'm going to move my Great Ogre, which is that level 3 unit we obtained due to promotion last episode. And I think what we'll do here, because I don't want to necessarily step into their into the waterway here, because that's where they're going to have the highest defense. So if we park ourselves right along the coast, that's not going to be good for us, because then they can sit there with 60% defense. So what I'm going to do is just keep my units here for maybe a turn or two, see if maybe more units go north, and then I might try pushing in to see if maybe we can get a foothold in and around the Naga base. And then we'll send Dason down there to provide some healing support. I think that's going to be kind of good for him. We'll also probably send Grug down that way, although he needs to just sit there for another turn or two and regain some more health. In the meantime, we're going to send this white mage up here to reinforce Gweddry in his spot. We could send Owiek up, maybe try and land a blow with our Great Hammer. This guy, we're going to just have him join the party. And this ogre as well, we could go in there. We could try for some damage. I think, though, what we'll probably do... Yeah, let's send our ogre up there. What is this? This is a runesmith. Could do some pretty good damage. I think we'll be fine if we park right there. And then Owiek can just go up this way and grab some healing from the white mage. I think that's going to about do it for our turn. So, feels kind of yucky just leaving my units here to not move this turn. But what I'm hoping happens is that they send some north to go attack the orcs. Or if they do decide to come over to us, at least we have a chance to kind of, you know, figure out how we want to handle it. So we'll end our turn there. Man, that really hurt. We took some pretty heavy damage there with our ogre. Paladin putting in some work. Uh-oh. Yeah, so they've got some berserkers coming over to attack our paladin. There's a good kill from the orcs. Again, still nighttime, so they have that huge advantage. Oh, I was hoping that unit would actually survive and kind of prolong the fighting. This guy's going to evolve here very shortly, it looks like. Unless they kill him. Ooh, and they did manage to get that kill. Well, that's one less strong orc unit to have to think about down there, I suppose. Now, my paladin, again, I have to be careful because these berserkers could get down there and cause me some grief. That being said, I think we can probably kill this guy off without too much worry. Yeah, there we go. All right, now, over here, what I'd like to do is really try to kill off both of these dwarves. So what I'm going to do is maybe step up, do some blasting with magic to try to soften him up a little. Okay, 2 out of 3. Would have preferred more, but take what we can get. This ogre could use a little bit of healing, so might want to think about maybe just trying to let him sit for a bit here. Now over here, we could try for this Great Hammer attack. It's not going to land the kill, but it could do enough damage to then finish him off maybe with Gweddry. So why don't we try that? You know, alternatively, what we could do is maybe go like this. Ooh, I like this. Actually, let's go over here. We'll move Gweddry over. Just trying to see. We could get Garkon, our new level 3 or level 2 ogre, in there as well. Grab this village before I forget about it. We've got our crossbow shots from Gweddry, so I think, yeah, you know what? Let's try this. Let's hope we get lucky here. Ah, jeez. Yeah, that's too bad. That's going to make this a little harder now. All right, well, let's see if maybe we can land some hits here. We'll try this. Let's see if we get lucky. Dang, we needed to hit 2 out of those 3. That really sucks. Now, unfortunately, this guy's in a really bad spot. So I guess we have to decide. Do we want to try and go for the runesmith, or do we want to keep the fighter? Like, because he's on the village, it would be probably better to try to kill him, honestly. Let's see if we can get lucky, maybe. Because what's going to happen is this runesmith's just going to move over to the village now, probably. Let's see. We can probably just kill him with our crossbow. You know what, though? Let's make sure we get the kill. Let's do our blade. Even though it means we'll probably take some damage. We need to ensure we get the kill. Oh, man. Good thing we did that. It was the last hit that only got us the kill. So, that was kind of yucky. Yeah, so Dason is going to just go across here. Just want to make sure. Ooh, yeah, we have to be careful because this big boy could get in there and really cause some damage. So, we will move Grug over to go with Dason. Now, down here, I think we will try and get aggressive. So, let's see. If we get across... Ooh, our big boy can go... You know what? Let's try this. This is a bit of a gamble for us, but... I think if we go like this... Like, we're gonna take some punishment. There's no way around it. But I'm thinking this is gonna at least kind of get us a bit of a foothold. We can always try to retreat if we need to, and the orcs will probably come in. That being said, the orcs could attack us, so we have to keep our head on a bit of a swivel. Let's just see how that goes. It's a bit of a gamble, but... And of course, Gweddry taking a lot of punishment and doesn't really have any healing. That's not good for us. Oh, yeah, and of course now they're grabbing our village, which isn't good. We really need that gold income, so every village matters. I really don't like to see them coming across the waterway either, because that means those orcs are going to try and take our other villages. I might have to send that spearman down. Well, hey, this is kind of fortunate. The Nagini and Naga are moving north. Okay. So, yeah, really unfortunate Gweddry took so much punishment, but we'll work with what we've got here. So, we can step up and do some magic on him, which definitely don't hate that. If we land all three, we'll get the kill. Yeah, why? I just find that so frustrating when you don't get those hits you need. Let's see, maybe we can get the kill with Gweddry. Nope, okay. Wouldn't mind Owiek maybe getting in there to land the final blow then. He's getting closer to a level up. It would be good to get him all the way there if possible. Nicely done, okay. Our ogre can step over here, and then we'll park ourselves... You know what, our white mage is fine. I was going to protect him, but I'd rather go and get this village, honestly. Okay, now, here's a bit of a problem for us. This berserker has taken our spot here. Now, what are our odds of winning this fight? They're pretty good, and we're not going to end up too badly hurt. So, what about on this front? Yeah, we could end up way more hurt. So, let's do the arcane. This is going to suck, but I think it's going to be worth doing. So, we'll do our sword here and see if we can win this fight, hopefully. Not going well for us so far. Alright, not too bad. We took some damage, but nothing too catastrophic. We can grab this village next turn. Meanwhile, down here, it would be wonderful to get in there and go after the troll. Suppose, you know what we could do is go here with Dason, and then here with our ogre. Don't love him being kind of stuck where he is, but I feel like that gives him a little more protection rather than Dason being here and getting hit by both. You can only get attacked by either this unit or the troll himself. Now, the troll could do a lot of punishment to Dason, but we'll just have to hope he doesn't get outright killed. Now, this fighter, we can get in there. Ooh, nice. We get our 60% defense there. So let's try for some longbow shots. Low odds to hit. These Nagas have a pile of 20 gold pieces. Well, that's going to help a little. Nice, and we got two hits. That's really good. And now we might be able to get the finish here if we step up, get aggressive. Boy, if we land that javelin throw, we'd get the kill outright. You know what? Let's give it a shot. Low odds to have it work, but Just seeing what would be best. Our guy here gets a benefit from being in the Illuminate because it's still dawn. Whereas if he goes here, I think he gets the boost to his damage. Whereas if he's up here, it's less. 9 times 3 versus 7 times 3. Either way, it would be a kill if we land the hit. Here, it's, you know, any hit would do. 65% chance to get the kill, so... The Spearman is expendable, honestly, so I'm going to put him up here. I mean, if he gets the kill, great. If he doesn't, oh well. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll try and get it with our big guy. Nice. Really good work there. Okay. Now, this Spearman, on the other hand, we're going to head down to this village, where we'll have to probably defend against this grunt. Prefer to have him with some support, but that's all we've got right now. Maybe we could send our paladin over eventually or something. I don't know. Okay, we'll end it there. Boy, getting that 20 gold was really nice. Attempted blunderbuss shot, thankfully did not land. And as long as these ones keep occupied with each other, that's good for me. I am nervous, though, about this troll. I think he's going to go after Dason. Hopefully Dason dodges one of the 2 hits, but we'll have to wait and see, I guess. Oh, nice. He's going after the troll. Or the ogre, I mean. That's better for me. Nice work from that spearman. Holy cow. Ooh, killed off the unit that was about to evolve. Oh, interesting. Okay, the Centurion has come out to try to... Ooh, this is getting a little more complicated now. Uh-oh. Well, this does not bode well for me. We lost our spearman. I mean, that's, you know, it is what it is. That's not the end of the world, but... Okay, so we'll go down here. We'll use our magic. Try to soften him up. Nice. Okay, we landed 2 out of 3. That's what we needed. And then we can try for the kill here. Dang, we really needed that to kill. That would have gotten Grug a ton of experience. Dang, I really wish that had worked. Grug is now in a bit of a dangerous position, unfortunately. We'll have to just hope that it doesn't end up with him getting killed. Now, thankfully, it is daytime, which is benefiting us. So we will go for the first strike here. Try to land 2 out of 3. Ah, perfect kill. Excellent work from our spearman. I was thinking we might need to reinforce him, but honestly, now I'm not so worried. We do need to get into these dwarves, though, quickly. We're kind of getting bogged down, which is taking longer than I'd like. These Thunderers, part of the problem is the dwarves have such high defense on these mountain tiles that it makes them really, really hard to deal with. Okay, well, we don't want to use... you know what? Owiek is getting pretty close to a level up, so we really don't want to use ranged attacks on this guy. That being said, you know, from our white mage, it would be a much better chance to hit. If we take a shot, though, we're going to take a ton of damage. So probably better to just use our melee attacks as much as we can. It just sucks because really not an ideal setup here. I'm just trying to figure out what would be best. Yeah, like, boy, having them have such high defense just makes this really challenging. I do want to get that leadership boost, so let's maybe step up here. And I think what we'll do is with Owiek, we will swing away with our sword. I mean, we could try this, but there's only a 30% chance it lands a hit. Whereas here... you know, you at least have a chance to do some damage. I mean, this is a gamble. I suppose we could do it. It's not the end of the world. I just, you know, it's probably not going to work. What the heck? Let's try it. Oh, we got lucky. That's perfect. Okay, great. And Owiek is one interaction now away from leveling up, which is wonderful. We will put our white mage here to heal Gweddry. And then I think maybe what we'll do is Ruta can stay where he is. We'll go here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just keep moving up next turn. I think that's pretty good for the Dwarven front. Now back over here, now we're in a really tough position. This is not really where we want to be. One thing we can do, though, is we can go and occupy the enemy base, which I don't hate that idea. That would prevent them from recruiting more troops. The only problem, of course, is we're going to then get surrounded by a bunch of very angry and hostile enemy units. So I think maybe what we'll do is we'll try for the kill on the fighter. Nice, and we got it. Okay, great. And now our big boy can go over there. I mean, again, this might be a death sentence for him because he's surrounded by all these Naga and Nagini units. That being said, you know, he's no slouch. He hits pretty hard himself. And if we park here, that at least means that we're preventing them from recruiting more units. And they've got the orcs coming down from above. So, I don't know. I mean, I don't love this, but I think it's not a bad idea. All right. Again, it's a bit of a gamble. But the objective there is to stop them from recruiting more troops. Ouch. Yeah, that didn't feel spectacular. Okay, so their troll is retreating. It's too bad. I would have liked to have seen more experience gain there for Grug. Nice, and our spearmen successfully fought off their invasion. Oh, this is wonderful. Look at that. So there, the Nagini leader is now engaged out here, which might make this a little easier for us. Ooh, big kill there. That's too bad. That Nagini warrior took all the experience. Boy, these battles where there's multiple factions, it's pretty wild. It's kind of a it's an interesting way you kind of have to manage things. Okay, so Owiek, no matter what he does here, as long as he engages in a fight, he's going to level up. So why don't we bring him up and just go after him with the sword and see if we land some hits. I should have used leadership, but oh well. There, now he's leveled up. He's now a clan captain, and he does way more damage, so that's phenomenal. Very, very happy about that. Level up there. I think maybe what we'll do... Boy, these Thunderers, they're just so annoying because they have such high defense. It just makes them very, very annoying to deal with. Trying to figure out what's the best way to go after this guy. I think if we go here, then unfortunately our white mage isn't going to be able to heal this guy. Like, again, we just need to get the kill, but we're so... You know what? Okay, let's do... Oh, yeah, let's do that. We'll buff this guy's attack. See if he lands any. Yeah, of course not. Why would he? And then the white mage can perhaps step back. Gweddry can step up and try for some sword attacks. Okay, and then our white mage is going to go here to provide healing support to these two. Meanwhile, Kruta... Again, we can just leave him there. He'll keep healing. I suppose that's fine. Our paladin... Feel like we should probably move to reinforce our friends here. Let's step over and get the healing going. And then, and if this guy steps down to attack us, that's fine too. All right, so good situation here now, though. We have Grug and Dason able to move down to perhaps start to assist with this emerging situation. Again, now Grog, Strongjaw, is on the enemy base, preventing the Centurion from recruiting any troops. Currently on a lower, slightly less defensive tile, not being in the water. Boy, it's tempting to try to go up and maybe hit him with some damage, but I do have to be very careful. I think probably safer to go over reinforce Grog a little bit. Yeah, let's just go after this Naga guard here, maybe. Nice, okay, softened him up really good. Would have been ideal to get the kill, but... we'll just maybe go for this kill here. I'm kind of tempted to not kill the orcs, honestly, just because I don't mind this unit being there and kind of occupying the enemy a little bit. That being said, he's just as likely to probably attack me, which is not what I want. So, let's see. We want Grog down in there. Don't want to put him in a really terrible position, though. We have to watch out because these trolls and whatnot are going to come down at us, too. So, I think maybe if we go... Let's be a little cautious with it. We'll go like this. That way we're still in range of their attacks and whatnot, but we are a little safer, I would say. You know, and I'm really torn. Like, I don't know if I should try anything with my big guy here. Like, if I should get this kill or just leave him. I could even step over here and kill this guy, but then that would mean the enemy commander could go back to their base. So, I think the orcs go first, if I remember right. So, this unit might attack me or might go for this kill. I don't really know. I'm gonna leave it and see what happens. Maybe that's not the right move, but... Okay, another situation where it is a ranged unit, so maybe I should have tried to kill them, but... Because, you know, we have a melee unit that's a ranged unit that can blast me. Oh, good. Okay, well, sucks to lose that experience, but... Now the Nagini are probably going to attack that orc. Yep, there it is. Okay. Oh, that's great. The Nagini is helping defend my villages. Okay, so good news, bad news. Good news is it's now a 2-on-2. Bad news, this unit is back on a more high defense tile, which is not really what I was hoping for. We can get Grug in there. We can get Dason in there. Ideally, getting Dason in there would be wonderful, just because then he can provide... Just looking where they can go. I think going here isn't a bad move. And then, you know what, we can park with him for the healing. And then next turn we can get in there and blast. So I think maybe what we'll do is we will just try for some range damage. Hopefully we get lucky. Nice, and we got pretty lucky there. That's wonderful. Okay, gold situation starting to look not terrible. We got 10 turns left, so we're getting almost 20 gold a turn. This is pretty good. I mean, what's 20 times 10? You know, we'd be in pretty good shape. That would get us to 200 gold, so we'd be up over our 300 minimum that we need. So, not too upset about that. Of course, our villages are going to be threatened here. Now, if we can deal with these dwarves in the next few turns, we might be able to get down there. I'm thinking maybe we send our paladin over to try to help kind of over here, rather than going up to help with this group. I think they're good enough with what they've got. I think we might want to send the paladin this way to help. But let's see. Maybe, you know, if we get stuck up here again, then we might have to reconsider that plan. We could just try a crossbow shot. We'd have a 51% chance to get the kill versus here, 76% chance, but we could get messed up pretty good. And Gweddry's already in pretty low health, so I think we will just try and hopefully get lucky here. Yeah, and we did. That's great. A little more experience for him, which is always good. Okay, so now, I think if we go up here, I mean, this is great. Look at this. We could kill this guy no problem. Because it limits him to only one attack, right? That's the benefit of shock. So I think we just do this. Oh, that's huge. Oh, man. Just 2 shots him. No damage taken at all. That's wonderful. Okay, our big guy here. Thinking maybe we go like this. We swing away. Come on, land one. Dang it. Okay. Try again here. Man, oh man, that is so incredibly frustrating. We're going to hope that we don't get shot here. Oh, good. Okay, excellent. Finally killed that guy. Oh my gosh. Okay, now we've got a pretty good shot at getting to the enemy commander. OEX probably going to be important for that, and our White Mage for doing the extra range damage, I think, is going to be important. We're going to need everybody kind of together to deal with this guy, because look how powerful he is, right? Dwarvish Lords are extremely strong. In the meantime, though, let's send our Paladin, like I said, over to try to make it kind of over here to assist. So we'll plan to kind of head that way. Our Paladin's going to cruise on that direction. One thing I didn't consider is how far can this guy... Okay, good. We have to be very careful with this Berserker, because he can really screw us up if we're not careful. Now, do we want to use Grog to do anything? I mean, if we land 2 hits, you know, we'd get the kill. 21% chance. We could end up kind of messed up, though. I think I'm honestly more inclined to just hold off on attacking entirely. Yeah, I think I'm just going to wait. I do have to be a little careful. This Nagini could go after Dason, however, so maybe I do have to attack, much as I don't want to, just to try to soften them up a bit. Come on, one more. Dang. Oh, yeah, we only hit 3 times. Okay, well, at least we softened him up a bit, so we took more damage than I would have liked, but is what it is. I think we'll just leave our spearman where he is to try to defend our village. Now, we're going to cross our fingers and hope that Grog doesn't get killed down south. Because that would be highly disappointing. Yeah, and I figured they'd go for Dason. We have to be careful because, again, that Naga commander could go after and really cause some trauma to Dason if we're not lucky. Oh, boy. Okay, good kill. Oh, no. Okay, Grog survived, thankfully. Took some big damage, but he managed to live. That's what we needed. So he did his job. Now we can use our bow attacks and hopefully land one of them. Maybe 2. Nice. Okay, that's perfect. And now, you know what? As much as I don't want Grug to take damage, if we could get the kill with him, that would be spectacular for his experience gain. So let's see. Maybe we can get lucky here. Come on. And that hit. Yes! This is why we avoid outsiders. Perfect. Look at that. Big experience boost for Grug. Very happy about that. So now we're going to move Dason down and just start healing Grug and Grog. Quite like how it's Grug and Grog. I think that's very good names. Now, of course, it's nighttime, so we're going to be at a disadvantage fighting the orcs, so we just have to keep that in mind. We do want to start getting over to grab these villages, but for this turn, I think we just focus on getting our healing going. Really good work there. That's the Nagini dealt with. Now it's just the dwarves and the orcs. And the orcs are going to be our biggest problem, just because, again, quite numerous in terms of how many enemy units they currently have. So we just have to be mindful of that. This guy here is fine to just stay put. Throw his javelin, soften him up a bit. All right, now, how do we want to do this? I think what would probably make the most sense would be getting Gweddry in there to get the leadership benefit, and then just going to town here as much as we can. Hope we get lucky. Yeah, we did. That's great. Okay, now, unfortunately, our White Mage can't... I thought we could get him there, but we can't. That's fine, though. We'll just have to try and be smart about it. So let's get up in here and just swing away. We have to hit twice. Probably not going to happen. If we hit once even. Man, that's brutal. Okay, well, what we're going to do then is we're going to just park right here and then go like this with our White Mage. Hopefully this ogre doesn't get killed. I mean, this dwarven lord could step down and really put the hurt on him, so we just have to be careful. These 2 units are not in the fight right now, so we don't have to worry about them. All right, I think this is pretty good. I mean, again, ideally, maybe we want to grab these villages. You know what? This guy's got so little health that actually keeping him out of the fight for a few more turns, it's not really going to matter. So let's go down and we'll grab this one next turn, now that I think about that a little more. Okay. We're going to end the turn there. Oh, man. Can't afford to lose Grug now. Not after all that good work he's done. Make sure our Paladin stays alive, too. See, now the crappy part is we don't have our villages defended, which means our gold supply is going to get hit hard here. We don't really have good defenses. I mean, whether we end up killing this dwarven leader or not is irrelevant, right? Like, yeah, for the experience, it would be great, but we don't actually necessarily need to kill him. We want the shield. If we don't get it, I mean, whatever. I would rather make sure we have enough gold to move forward. That's the more important issue. So we'll grab that. Grug is now in pretty rough shape, but if he can get a kill, that would put him back in pretty good territory. Let's see if maybe we can get lucky here. Gotta hit twice. Okay, good kill. He is so close to a level up. We've kind of got to protect him now a little bit. So I'm going to put my Master Bowman maybe here. Okay, it's just this unit. Only the Whelp that can get to him, so we should be fine. Just give him some Arcane Bow Blasts. Good kill there for our Bowman. Dason not feeling amazing, but also not too bad. So none of them can even get to us where they currently are, so we'll just go here. Meanwhile, this guy's just going to grab villages because he's so beat up. These three are going to try to get in there. If we can level up Grug, that would be spectacular. Get him to evolve, perhaps. I think maybe we'll just go for the kill here. The only other unit that can get us is the Archer, who can hit us with some ranged attacks, but nobody else can actually get to this Paladin, so he should be fine where he is. Unfortunately, this Spearman is in tough all by himself. I think he's going to be unable to really stay and fight for too much longer. All right, let's get this kill if we can. It's too bad we have to hit twice. Okay, good. We didn't take a ton of damage. A little bit, but that's tolerable. We got the kill, though. That's what was important. Now, I guess really the big question is, do we want to push for this kill, or do we want to try and maybe go down and stop the takeover of our villages? I mean, the good thing is there's 1, 2, 3 up here that we can still capture. So even if we lose a couple down here, it's not the end of the world. We're going to be kind of recouping it with what we capture up here. The problem is this Lord is extremely dangerous, and then we've got a few other high defense orc unit or dwarven units that can really put the hurt on us. So I don't know. You know, this is one of those kind of it's tough to know what the best move is. Part of me is thinking like we park Gweddry on the village, we put our ogres in here, or we put Owiek maybe there, and our other one, oh, we can't make it all that way. That's too bad. Okay, we put Owiek there. We put our ogre here. Gweddry goes there to give leadership, and the white mage maybe hangs out in the back. That's probably going to be our best play, I think. That'll give Gweddry a chance to heal. We'll get the village benefit. We'll get leadership. The leadership will only affect the ogre. It won't affect Owiek because he's now at that same level, but my only concern is that it's going to be very easy to lose one of these ogres. I'm not as concerned about Owiek, but dang, we missed. And we took the hit. That's not really what I would have preferred. Okay, we'll go in, we'll grab the gold. These dwarves have a pile of 10 gold pieces. Okay, good. They're now much more limited in what they can do movement-wise. So that would now allow me to maybe get my white mage in there. See, if I could go back in here, it would be better. I think we'll just have to do this, honestly. I hate to... I gotta play it safe, right? I can't afford to lose the white mage, so... Meanwhile, down here, do we want this guy to stand and fight, or do we want him to perhaps retreat? I think maybe we pull back to the other village. He'd be a little safer there. Because here he's going to get surrounded immediately and just beaten to death. So let's pull back. You know, I'd say this makes me highly uncomfortable because of this. But, like, an OEX going to get smacked now by the enemy commander. And I didn't give him any healing support. Okay, good. He went for the ranged attack at least. I mean, the good news is we can pull back out of there if we absolutely need to, but would prefer to not have to. Okay, good work from that spearman. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to kill that Dwarvish Lord. I think we would have needed another mage or something that does more magic attacks. They're just too darn powerful. They have such high defense. Okay, okay. So, yeah, this is the really unfortunate part. Owiek took an absolute pounding from that Thunderer. Feel like we should pull back. You know what? I don't think it's safe for us to continue up here trying to fight the way it currently is. You know, I mean, again, we can try and do some damage, but this... the Dwarvish Lord can do a ton of damage, and then all it takes is a Thunderstick Blast and, you know, OEX toast. So I'm fine with just pulling him back, honestly. I hate to do it. It's not what I want, but... And then, yeah, we'll just kind of... Everybody's gonna... Hang on a sec. Maybe we gotta do this differently. Okay, Gweddry... I mean, it doesn't mean we're pulling out entirely, but maybe we just fall back a little bit, regroup, and then... kind of get back in there. Well, you know what? I'm gonna ignore that decision for a little bit here because I want to figure out what I'm doing down here. So I want to get away from this archer. I think we have to go down to that village. Yeah, we're gonna lose some villages, but it is what it is. We're gonna try for a... I guess we could go for a first strike. I mean, we could take a lot of damage. So let's just do the javelin throw. Yeah, there we go. We missed, but whatever. Okay, Grug. If we can get the kill with Grug, we are going to be in excellent shape. So, if 3 out of 4 hit, we're in perfect position for Grug to maybe level up. Let's try it. Ah, dang. I actually didn't want to get the kill there. That's kind of funny. Oh, well. In the meantime here, let's go down to... get our big boy to head up. He's going to go over there. And then, you know what? We'll go here. Is that out of range? It is. Oh, I thought Dason could make it to the village, but he can't. Shoot. Okay, what if we go like that? Oh, wow. He can still hit both of us. What if we go to the village? Okay, he can still hit Dason, but he can't hit... There, okay, we're good. So we're out of range there. This troll can't get over to here. I think that's the safest play. All right. Now, again, up here, how do we proceed? I think we pull back as safely as we can. I don't see this going well for us, so I think what we do is we go like this. And maybe we go here. And like this, maybe... Hang on. Let's undo that. What if we go maybe more like this? Yeah, there. And then we put Owiek here. This guy maybe goes like... Actually, Gweddry could go there. I feel like he might still get really beat up, though. Okay, let's undo this. We could also just go as far as we can, like... down to here. Down to there. Like that. Oh, we can't heal, though. I want Gweddry to get healing. Or, sorry, Owiek to get healing. Okay, we're going to undo that. Sorry, one more time. All right, he's just going to hop over here. If he doesn't get healing, it is what it is. And then white mage is going to go here. And then we're going to go like this. Like that. Ugh, that's still pretty ugly. I guess the good news is the Lord can't get to us. It's just all his lackeys that can. So we'll do that. Not ideal, but I think that's going to be the best we can. Oh, the Lord can get to us. Dang it. Okay, let's undo all that if we can. I think it'll let me. It's just the intricacies of like how we want to retreat. I guess I'm being a little bit selfish in that I am trying to kind of I'm trying to retreat and still get the benefit of the healing, which is, you know, I'm trying to have my cake and eat it too. Maybe not the best strategy. It's also almost daytime. If it gets into actual daytime, we'll have more of an advantage with our lawful units. So, okay, what if we do this? We go here. We just go here knowing that we're going to probably take a hit. Gweddry doesn't really need the healing with him, so we go like that. Yeah, there, that's better. That's better. That's a little safer. Like I said, we don't actually need to kill the enemy commanders. It would be nice, but we don't need to. Okay, that's going to do it. So, a lot of hemming and hawing up here, but good hit there at least. Yeah, this poor spearman is not long for the world, I think. Did a good job dodging those hits, though. Okay, our bowman getting beat up, but we're trying here. Okay, so yeah, now the problem is our gold is getting eaten up, so we've really got to... Our gold income is getting eaten up, I should say. We've really got to recoup this, so we are going to go here. There's a little bit of a boost. Now these two, again, we need to get in there and get a kill. You have to hit all three to get that kill. Here, what do we need? Yeah, it's same story. So I think what we have to do is try and... Really got to soften these guys up. Dayson's still not in a wonderful position, so... And ideally, I'd love to grab this village, but I think what we'll do instead is we'll go for... I mean, we could just get a kill with our bow. That might be the safer thing to do. Oh, it just kills me, because I'd love to just... You know what? Okay, hang on. If we go with our sword, we're not going to take so much damage that we're going to get killed by the troll. It's daytime, so let's do that. Soften him up. Perfect. Okay, 11. Now we just have to hit twice, I think. Come on, land those hits. One more, one more. Yes! Perfect. And now Grug is a great ogre. That's exactly what we needed. Meanwhile, Dayson can just cruise up to get across the river for next turn. All right, unfortunately, our paladin not feeling super awesome. So I think we might need to just abandon the shield and try to get down there and save our gold, because that's really the biggest problem we're having right now. I would love to get this shield, but I mean, if we can't get to it, we can't get to it. It is what it is. That being said, this is now much more, you know, a better situation. We're getting some healing. OAX not quite as beat up. I don't know. We have to think about it. Up here... Oh, it's too bad he's not got 18 health. He had 18 health. We could hit twice and get the kill. Over here, we'd have to land all three. Either way, we have to land all three to get that finish. I think this spearman, unfortunately, is in real rough shape. All right, paladin. I mean, you know, unfortunately, with this grunt now, we can't really get over there easily. So I think what we will have to do... This is so frustrating, because it's just, there isn't a really easy way to kind of, You know, like it really, I think part of the problem was I needed more units. I just didn't have enough gold at the beginning to recruit more. If I'd have been able to recruit even 2 or 3 more troops, I think it would have made a big difference. And I also, like, I threw away that fencer at the beginning, which caused me some problems. You know, I didn't make always the best decisions in this particular outing, so that's kind of hurt me. Let's pull this guy back. Okay, we'll go here. Should be able to just kill him with the light beam. Nice. Okay, that's good. We want healing with Owiek. We might even just run him back to a village. We could keep him with the white mage, I guess. Thinking maybe we go like this. Just want to block our white mage from getting completely schmacked by somebody. He can only get hit by 1 unit, though, so I think it's fine where they are. Gweddry could stay here to give leadership boost. This guy needs to just get to that. Actually, he can stay where he is and get the white mage healing. And then Owiek can either stay here for the healing boost or proceed down to try to help. And I feel like maybe we need him down here. If I send Owiek away, it's pretty much a guarantee we're not killing the Dwarf Lord, though. I just don't see it happening. I think it's going to be very, very tough to do. I'm kind of torn because, like, on the one hand, I need these villages, but on the other hand, I do want to try to get this shield. We've already sort of committed to it. You know what? All right. I'm gonna make the executive decision. We're gonna send Owiek down to help. It's probably the wrong call at this stage, and we don't have enough turns to really recoup a lot of these costs, but let's just throw our javelin. Nice. Okay, we got some damage at least. That poor spearman. Do feel kind of bad for him. We'll pull back maybe to 1 more village here. There we go. All right, we're going to end it there. If nothing else, we can keep farming experience with our units up here at least. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. My horse just getting smacked pretty good, but thankfully dodged some of those arrows. Gweddry, I urge you to gather at least 300 gold before we head further north. We cannot afford to tarry here while Wesnoth contends against Mal Ravenel. Okay, so we've got... Oh, we've only got 5 more turns. I think we probably just need to capture as many villages as possible at this stage. Everything else pretty much has to go. Okay, we'll head down here and just go for the arcane bow kills. Nice, okay. Big boy's grabbing this village. So, I mean, we're going to be close. We might not be quite at 300, but I think we'll at least be in the vicinity. If we can land a lance hit, we'll get the kill. Nice. Yeah, we're going to just have to kind of go for broke here. So, like I said, Owiek's going to charge down here. Go for that big bash. Dang it. Oh, he might be in trouble now. Thankfully, nothing else can get to him, but that really sucks. White mage here, we can step up. Blast this guy, maybe even get the kill. Yes, good experience gain too. Almost a mage of light now, which is excellent. Okay, we can step up like this. You know, ideally though, we want to protect the white mage from the Lord. So, and we could try and grab this village, which would be good. You know what? We actually can. That might not be the worst, or even this one. You know, the problem is this white mage is in a really precarious position. So I think what we'll do is we'll go like this. We just need to protect him from the Lord stepping out. That's really the most important thing there. And then I think between these two, we can probably give this guy some business. I feel like, though, if we get blunderbussed on this ogre, then the berserker could step over and just finish him. That being said, we could go here, I guess. Yeah, okay, let's do that. And that. And then we will try with our longsword. Okay, so 16 times 5 would be... I'm just trying to do the math here. Well, 10 times 5 would be 50. So, yeah, we'd be pretty darn close to 300. And we might be able to get another village or two. The trick, though, is going to be keeping them from capturing more of our villages that we already have. We're going to have this one next turn. Our paladin can probably re-grab this one, maybe. I don't know. It's going to be tough, but we're going to try. It's going to be a real fight to get to 300, that's for sure. As you can tell, I'm kind of terrible at doing math in my head, so... Oh, geez, that sucks. Hopefully we don't lose this guy now. That would be really not ideal. Uh-oh. Yep. Oh, thank goodness we dodged that other one. Uh-oh. Looks like they're going to mast across the river here. I guess that we have a little bit of time before they get to us, but... Okay, our big boy over there can start moving to help, maybe. Not that it's going to matter. We don't have enough time, but... Master Bowman can grab this village. Jason's going to just stay where he is. Nope. There's really not a whole lot we can do to help, and then Grug is just going to have to hold this. There's so many units here that I really am scared to, like, commit to anything. Feel like we could at least pull back here, though. And it's almost nighttime, which means we're at a disadvantage again. Man, this is just a rotten overall setup. Okay, so what if we go like that, step up here, and just go for the light beam kill? If we get it, we should level up. I like that. Let's do it. Ouch. Okay, good. Excellent. Okay, that is huge. That just helped us out tremendously. We do want to stay out of range of this guy because, again, that Berserker could really cause us some grief. What I might do, though, is head up here. Yeah, I'm going to take that risk. I'm just going to go up there literally just to grab the income. And then we'll go here and we'll swing away and just hope for the best. So we're getting almost 20 per turn. We got 4 turns, so we should end up with, you know, close to 80 gold per turn coming our way. I think that's about the best we can do. So, yeah, the big risk here, though, is if we go to this, boy, oh boy, we could really get in trouble if they commit to trying to attack us. 2 units for sure are going to get to hit us. Don't love that. You know what, though? I think I got to try for the gold. I think I really got to try to hold the gold, so that's what we're going to do. Actually, 3. Oh, my God. 3 can hit us. That might have been a bad move. But I think we're just going to roll with it and hope that it works out for us. I think this spearman is just going to stay put. Also, we can probably move this guy over to get the healing benefit. There we go. All right, well, I mean, we've done pretty much the best we can at this point. If we kill the Dwarven Commander at this stage is really irrelevant. Yeah, this is what I was afraid of. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Unbelievable. Owiek's going to have to just run, though. He's so beat up. Man, and he damn near got surrounded. Yikes. I feel like this one's balanced on a knife's edge, really. Although, really, that's a descriptor of so many of the missions we've done in Wesnoth. Okay, yeah, we're gonna just push across the river here. Like this. We can't even worry about the villages because we just have to keep Owiek alive. So we'll go like this. We'll even put the paladin in front of him, maybe. Actually, they can't even get to him there, so no, he's fine. He'll be out of the battle now for the rest of this one. Okay, now meanwhile up here, I mean, we could snag this shield. I feel like, though, that's going to take our turn if we do it. Okay, Mage of Light. What kind of damage can we do? I mean, he has so much health. It's just a real pain to get that. I think maybe what we do instead... Again, this darn Berserker is really giving me pause. Okay, well, I'm going to procrastinate making that decision by going down here instead. Seeing what else we can deal with. Our big boy over here is really out of this one, but... Again, Grug. He is able to get a kill, but I think it's better to just sit on the villages and hold them at this point because we need the gold. So, again, our gold income, we should be okay. We're going to get just over 300 as the math goes. We're going to lose a couple villages here, but that's really inevitable at this stage. So what we're going to do instead maybe is cruise up this way. Yeah, because I don't want this knight getting screwed up either, so we're going to head up there. Now, here's the real... We got to figure this part out. Do we risk going for the commander? I mean, I guess what we could do is we could take the Mage of Light, put him on the village to reinforce. We could move our Ogre here, try to kill the Thunderer. The Berserker is not really a factor, so we could do that. We could put somebody here. Like, we could take this Ogre, put him there. Someone's just going to grab that village then right after, though. Anyway, White Mage goes on there. Ogre goes there. Gweddry would go maybe up here or there. And this guy could sit there, and Gweddry would sit there. They could still come around the top, I guess, and smack my Mage of Light pretty good, but... I mean, I don't hate it. It's not the worst plan in the world. I just, like, at this point, is it even worth it? You know, I don't even know what this shield does, so... I'm assuming it's like a defense boost or something. Might be good to give to, like, one of my ogres here. Oh yeah, Spearman over here. He's just going to keep fighting until the bitter end. We got to just keep him there to hold that village as long as he can. Again, this guy's going to get surrounded very quickly, which is not going to be good for him. But we've got his allies ready to come and help him, so I'm not too worried. Yeah. Oh, man, this is just killing me up here. I'm really having a tough time with this decision. And I mean, in terms of units we've lost so far... Whoops. Status... No, it's not status table. Whoops, we want statistics. If I go to losses... Well, that's kills, my bad. Sorry, I keep clicking on the wrong thing. We've lost a fencer and a spearman at this point. We're probably going to lose another spearman. But we haven't lost anybody that's like, you know, a truly devastating loss. All right. I think I'm going to regret this, but what kind of damage do we do? Oh, we're not going to kill this guy, though. That's the problem. All right, let's just try it. Again, I feel like I'm going to regret this. We kill this guy. Well, the problem is if we kill him, then the Lord can step up and give us the business, which could end up real bad for us. You know, I suppose... Oh, you know what we could do is go like this. But then that puts this ogre in a really bad position. Also, you know what? We could put Gweddry here. Okay, maybe that's the compromise. We put Gweddry there. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Gweddry goes there. We swing away at this guy as much as we can. Hopefully we get lucky. Yes! Okay, excellent. And then we can probably get the kill here. Have to hit twice. What are our odds? 52% versus 64. Okay, there's a chance we get smacked pretty good, but... Dang, okay, well, it went neutral in the end. Ugh, yeah, I don't love this. The Major Light's going to go here. This guy, I mean, we could grab this village, but I feel like that's a death sentence for him, so I think I'd rather go like this. Oy, okay, I don't even want to see what comes next. I don't know if I can watch. Oh, okay, we dodged. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Okay, that's fine. I can live with that. This poor guy's toast. He's done a valiant job of defending the villages for us, but just couldn't hold out. Yeah, and look at that. We just lost like 3 or 4 villages in one go. Our income is going to switch from being, yes, now it's 12. I don't think we can really do anything to turn that around. No, OAX just going to keep running. So, okay, where are we at? So 12 for 2 more turns. That's not going to be 300, eh? No, so we got to capture some villages here. All right, we're going to risk it. We got to gamble. I hate gambling, but we're going to do it. So we're going to go like this. And then we're going to try our best to kill this guy. Boy, we need him dead. Okay, let's swing on him, maybe. There's a berserker there now. Oh, you know what? This ogre's gonna die, though, if we do that. And though we need the income so badly. This guy's just gonna have to stay. Everybody's gonna have to stay on the villages just for the income. Really. I see no other option. Okay, we'll just hop on the villages. Like, that really sucks, but... Oh, we need income so bad. And if this guy moves, we're losing that village, too. So, we're gonna have to stay put here, I think. Yep. Yeah, and nobody else can get to this one except for this guy. So, all right, let's do it. We might lose him, but we need the gold. We need every dollar we can get. That'll get us pretty close to the 300 that we need. Let's see if we go for the kill here, and then Gweddry could step up. This berserker scares me, really scares me. This is where if we had Owiek up here, it'd be great, but we don't. So it's just going to be what it's going to be. All right, let's hope we get lucky here. Perfect. Okay, that's great. Now, we could go in with our white mage and go for the light beams, but I think what I'd rather do is park like this and like that, and now we've got healing on both units. Okay. God, this sucks. Okay, we're going to end it there. This guy's toast. Oh, maybe he'll have a chance. I don't know. If this berserker goes for him, he's dead, though. Come on. Come on, ogre. Come on. Land that hit. Yes! No! Oh, he's going to die now. Oh, that's so sad. Our poor guy. Maybe it wasn't worth sacrificing him for the extra gold, but I feel like we needed it, so. Our knight our paladin could be in real trouble too now. Holy. And Grub getting a little more experience. Yeah, I knew that putting him there meant it was probably a death sentence, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Alright, so we got 1 turn left. At this point, you know, it's just about trying to farm some more experience. Nobody can even get there to get this item, unfortunately, so that's kind kind of a moot point. Our paladin here can probably just kill this troll. Nice. Owiek is safe. He won't get killed, so he's fine there. Now up here, let's see if we can just get the finish. That would be good for Grug. Excellent. Nice gain for him. Grog down here can try and kill this guy off if possible. Really nice work. Dason can probably finish this guy here, or at least get him really close. Excellent. All right. Boy, I sure hope we get the gold for the next flip over. I think we do, but I guess we'll wait to see. Like when the turn flips over, I mean. And one thing I suppose we could do is go like this. Actually, now, here's an idea. Gweddry can go down here and fight this guy toe-to-toe, and this would almost certainly get him the kill. We just have to make sure he survives. That's the other issue. Alternatively, our Mage of Light can go down and just light beam this guy to death. Don't hate that. Like it's really just trying to be smart about this. Again, killing the Lord is really not a viable option at this stage. It's just not going to happen. So, I guess we go down here and we, like I said, we could light beam this guy to death. Then all we've got is the Thunderer left. We could park here and here, put Gweddry there, put our Ogre there, and then we're playing good defense around our Mage of Light. So, yeah, let's do that. Get the kill this way. Nicely done. And then I'm just worried about these two both attacking the Mage of Light, so I think what we'll do is we'll go like this, knowing we're not going to really... Yeah, we can't kill him, so let's not even bother. And we'll just park here, and then that way that we're at least kind of protected. So unfortunately, we didn't get the shield, and we really didn't get a great situation with our gold. But we did the best we could. And it is what it is at this point. Ouch. Oh, good. Oh, man. Owiek just about died. Would have been really nice to get that extra 20 gold. Ooh, you know what? I kind of miscalculated this because now we still have a turn left. Didn't really think about this. Oh, and Owiek might be in some trouble here. Yeah, if both these units land hits, he could be in a real bad spot. If he gets this, then he gets the kill instantly and he's good, but... Well, okay, let's focus on what's going on up here. Okay, good. We have our 300 gold, so we barely eked it out. That's what we needed. Meanwhile, over here, we can just get this kill, I guess. Boy, this Paladin killed a lot of units. Over here, I do feel like we should actually step up and try to assist a little bit. So, go here and probably get the kill on this big guy. Excellent. And then Dason can go here. Light beam this guy into oblivion. Perfect. And then our Grug can let this troll whelp have it. Nicely done. And they're not going to get any of our villages, so we're fine there. Like I said, Paladin can get the kill here. Probably. Excellent. There's a kill to be had here, and we can probably do that with Gweddry. This has to hit twice. Let's try it. Excellent. More experience for him is always good. I'm happy to do this and soften this guy up. Oh, great. Good kill there. And then you know what? We could grab the village for what it's worth. I mean, I don't think it's going to affect anything because the turns are over, but... this guy can't kill my white mage even if he tries, so I think we're fine. And he's standing on the shield, so we can't grab the shield, so... okay, now here's the real question. Do we want to... Well, you know what we could do? Hang on. Oh, okay, well, we could just ride... Oh, we can't get past, though. Could go down here and then try for the kill on this guy, but I think probably better to just stay put. Oh, man, this is tough. I don't think they do enough damage. They do 7 times 2, so that's 14. And then they would do, oh, potentially 15 if all of them land. Yeah, no, they could kill him. They could kill him. What if we ran back here? Would we be safe? We would just from the grunt. The archer could still get to us. I think that's probably the better play, though, because we really can't afford to be killed. So that's where we're going to end it. Boy, once again, feels like the skin of our teeth, but we got it done. Sadly, we did lose one of our ogres, but he died for the cause. Although, really, I think a couple extra gold pieces probably isn't make or break. I've finished gathering the supplies from all our captured farms. We should have plenty for our journey ahead. Let us forge onward. We have almost reached our destination, and will soon have the power to save Wesnoth from Mal Ravenel. I only hope we are not too late. If what we saw at Sordok was any guide, Mal Ravenel may soon overrun all of Wesnoth. Well, let's hope 305 gold is enough. I really don't know if it's going to be, but we did our best, and, you know, that's what we ended up with. So, I mean, I'll take it. I think under the circumstances, that was really the best we could do. So, you know, lots of things I could have probably done differently, but it is what it is. We're going to call this one completed. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.